Oh, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Come heal with me. Come heal with me. Healing as in accepting, acknowledging, and digesting. Listen, today we're going to have a conversation where two people can communicate. There must be a messenger and there must be a receiver. This is not a chat for children, so if you are a child, you probably should exit stage left. And last but not least, listen, speak when you walk on in the chat, honey, because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. All right, now we down to the gritty. Let's talk about it. It looks like Miss Cynthia Belly has been erased from this week's episode. We all know that we were all waiting per clippings and previews for Cynthia to return, not as a full-time cast member to Real Housewives of Atlanta, but as a guest, right, or a friend of the show. And they showed a clipping with her and a couple other OGs appearing in this particular scene that took place on this week episode. Well, there was no Cynthia and there was no one coming in saying, can you more hair care? Can you more hair care? Which the prior previews have showed. Okay, the reason to why, we don't know. Now, we all can take our best dig at it. Maybe they didn't feel like they wanted her there, or maybe they were making room for other OGs, or maybe they felt like other OGs was more important than Cynthia. But who else is more important than Cynthia? Okay, so, or maybe they felt like we wouldn't even notice. Oh, I really can't get with that, and I'm going to look a little bit more into it to see what they do with Sis. Why was Sis cut out of it? What happened behind the scenes that we do not know? All right, because I know, like me, the checkmates got questions. We want to know what happened to Cynthia. All right, moving along. Let's see. So also, let's talk about it. We know we've all been watching up close and personal Kroy and Kim get it in, like back door getting it in, like come through my back door, sis, and you're gonna get just what you're looking for, kind of getting it in, right? They've been going back and forth. Got the kids speaking on one another, telling their mama's business, child, calling cops on one another in the house together. She wouldn't get out my bathroom. She shoved me. He pushed me. Nah, boo-boo type of situation. And we've also, Kroy even leaked Kim's financial information, her bank statements, 2-page worth of bank statements, child. He says she been gambling the hell up. All right. He didn't care enough about her to even protect her from the media or anybody else. He's airing it all the hell out. Okay. We've also known that prior to this whole divorce situation, that we've also learned that it hasn't been so peachy and cream, and it hasn't been so peaches and cream, and that they have been, the cops have been called there allegedly before. Okay, now fast forward to now, as until last Friday, it looks like Kroy and Kim has decided to file paperwork to dismiss the divorce. They want to call the divorce off, okay, as if it never happened, because I love each other. Now, I love each other makes no sense just as much as this dismissal of this divorce is. I love each other don't sound right, and nor does dismissal of divorce sound right, okay, because they always loved each other. They want to save it for the sake of the children, and we love each other. Now, love don't live here in that house y'all in, okay, because if it did, y'all wouldn't have did it as dirty as y'all did it. Y'all wouldn't have been digging as deeply as you guys were digging, and you guys just let it get nasty. And it ain't like it was like a couple months down the line. Like, soon as the divorce was filed, y'all was like, okay, game on, let's pop it. He even talked about you. He wouldn't even give you your products back for your wigs, sis. Your wigs. He was like, girl, get some new wigs because you ain't selling these ones. Okay, now that ain't love. Now he done took your wig, sis, and you still calling it love. Child, listen. But listen, if y'all like it, I love it. They say they love each other and they want to stay together for the sake of the kids. So as of right now, the divorce is off. Do I believe that they're ever going to leave each other? Probably not. I think they're two of the same kind of people, in my opinion. And Kenya called it in this week episode, which brings us all with a raised eyebrow. Now, Kenya was like, Kim, now y'all know y'all ain't leaving each other. Y'all is not getting no divorce. All right. Now, it makes us all wonder, now, was y'all trying to play in our face? Did y'all do all of this so Kim can get a full-time spot as a cast member on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Was this all for the fame, the fortune, and the glams, the clicks, and the views? Okay, did y'all make it as disgusting to give the people what they wanted? Like, we got questions, right? We can see right through the play, but we're gonna let y'all try to play play it out a little bit longer before it all comes to the forefront that y'all was just playing in our faces. But we're going to play the game along with y'all right now, because I might add, it's quite interesting, okay? But also, let's move on to Latisha Scott husband, child. He's been spotted in Las Vegas, honey, with another girl on the hip. Now, I don't feel bad for Latisha, okay? Because it was all good when he was throwing your sister under the bus, honey, and running her over times 10. It was all good. That's why I don't feel bad for you, okay? I don't feel bad for you because this man been running your life for a long time, and you've always said, that's my husband. All right, now, I done told y'all before, checkmates done heard me say it 1,000 times. You gotta come up out of the whole I'm impressed by the title situation. If they know that you are flabbergasted by the term wife, husband, my wifey, my baby, y'all, they know y'all be eating that the hell up, and they know that they're not living up to the expectation of a husband, but you eat up the word wifey or wife or what baby or boo-boo or boo-bye, you know, whatever that is, they're going to continue to treat you just like the doorknob that you are, okay? So this is why I say I do not feel bad for Latisha, all right? Because anything that man told you to do, if he tell you to jump high, you know, if he tell you to jump, you like high. Anything he tell you to do, don't matter who you gotta go against, you do. Because in your world, he's the only one that matter. Now, how does it feel? Now, this is not the first trick Naive that came out and said I'm with him, or even he got caught with, but you keep saying we was on a break. We was separated. Then he came back and said, oh, no, the hell we wasn't. I'm just the jerk that everybody's alluding to me being. Okay, I'm just the cheater that everybody's calling me to be. But you covering it up because you didn't want to look crazy out here in the streets, and here he go throwing you under the bus and riding you the hell over times 10. So who's the shorty that you walking over there in the hotel with in Las Vegas? We want to know. Okay, now Latisha, I'm gonna think you need to you know, you were talking about divorce and how you got to save your career, but we know that you weren't really going anywhere. That was just because your manager probably came up to you and said, look, if you don't do something, I'm telling you, this is going to hurt more than you think it would, okay? So you was like, let me just give them something so they can think it's over with. Nah, we heard you, sis. You're not going nowhere, and we know the play already, okay? But now you really have to do something, because now it's out of your control. It's not just word of mouth it's like out here, sis. So we want to know, right? What are you going to do about it? Where are you playing hide and go see that? And who's the chick your man hanging out with in the hotel room? Las Vegas. Okay, correction. All right, but that's another story. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, child. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let's talk about Leticia. All right, Leticia Scott is over there. Listen. Woo, child. Martell. You was so fixated. See, that's how you lost your wife. You was so busy worrying about the poon and the pom-pom and the butt. Okay? That's how you lost your wife. And not only did you lose your wife because you actually looked, you actually did the action. So that's why you lost your wife. And it seems like you haven't learned your lesson yet. You ain't had no business staring that girl down like that when you walked in the room. You walked in the room, you ain't had no business staring that girl down about her butt and her blue jeans, okay? Her husband's sitting here, her brother-in-law's sitting there, her sister-in-law's sitting there, and here you go talking about, you're looking good, girl. I would have punched you in your face and made it the other eye swollen, okay? But Marsau ain't about that life, so we can't expect that from him. But if you would have called a real bro, and you would have been looking at his wife butt like that, he would have smacked the hell out of you and made you throw up. Probably gut punched you, okay? But, you know, I ain't inciting violence or nothing, but that's what somebody real would have done to you. You couldn't even focus on the meeting, the fake meeting anyway. Leticia just wanted to play dress up and come to the meeting and be a boss, all right? You know how they do pretend like, oh, no, I'm going to be the mom, and you be the dad, or you be the host, and I'll be the singer. Like that kind of situation. That's what kind of event Tisha was hosting. Her meeting was basically pretend, okay? But here's the thing. I commend Leticia, guys. I know we not really true fans of Tisha, but this little butt action Tisha got going on making her speak up for herself. Y'all better stop playing with Tisha, child. This butt reaction is making her speak up for herself. She giving boom, bah, bang, baby bop energy, okay? She's over here like, Marsau, don't play with me, okay? I got the butt now, so I'm feeling confident in myself, and I'm going to speak up. You're being a straight jerk. Like, you paying 20 on it. You're being a jerk. I don't see chocolate in the bottle paying anything. She called it out. No, you didn't just throw your husband business up under the bus, okay? No, you didn't just throw his whole company under the bus. Chocolate in the bottle ain't paid for nothing, but they got a whole setup. He like, well, they paid enough. No, Tisha said they ain't paid nothing, and we ain't hounding y'all for y'all $100, so don't be pressing up on Stormy like that, okay? But when he walked over there to Stormy got with his behind, okay? And just like he did that fake smile, but being very condescending and still ignorant, Stormy gave him back that same energy as she should have, okay? She gave it right back to him like, don't play with me. Very low vibrational. I said, Stormy, not you giving a Scotty, okay? Listen, she got with him. And I love how Tisha agreed with Stormy. Although she didn't have much to say when she walked over there, you can tell the look on her face like, no, I told Marsau this was corny and lame and whack and very childish and not so bossly. Okay, what they call them, the A-team? This is not giving the A-team energy. Okay? But listen, that's all I got for y'all until now. And I know we chatted it the hell up. But listen, let me know what y'all think in the comment section about Cynthia being erased from this week's episode. Kim and Kroy reuniting, honey. Was it just a fake or not? All right? And also let me know what you guys think about Leticia Scott husband out here caught in the hotel room in Las Vegas. Child. Listen, and finally, let me know what y'all think about Latisha Finally standing her ground to her husband. No, you do it. I ain't your puppet. You go do it. If you got a problem with it, you're going to have to do that yourself or get somebody else to do it. All right. Make sure you guys hit the like button, turn notification on, and subscribe. Bye.